Well, thank you everybody for being here. I can't express enough gratitude and thanks for our state partners, the governor for your leadership, for our local officials, Sheriff Darby Butler, who's here with us today, and all of his team who have been boots on the ground before, during, and now after the storm. There is a tremendous amount of work that is going to go into getting these communities back on their feet, and sometimes it's easy to get lost in the logistics of everything that's happening. But as we stand here where the Horseshoe Beach Marina once was, I want to put a little bit of context to where you guys are currently standing at. Over here, you see what remains of a marina that Miss Lois and Mr. Dennis built. And it had only been open 2.5 weeks after repairing from Hurricane Idalia and Tropical Storm Debbie. 2 weeks that this was open before Hurricane Helene came in and destroyed everything, including their home. There are so many residents here in Horseshoe Beach as their primary home that no longer have a place to call home. And so it's pretty tough when we're talking about all the logistics, all the moving parts, that sometimes the humanity element gets lost. So many people lost so much, and I can't thank our federal, state, local partners and nonprofit partners enough for the work that they're doing. I have to tell you, nobody does the recovery better than Governor DeSantis and the state of Florida. It was less than 24 hours ago that I put a bug in their ear that we needed 35 homes in Horseshoe Beach. And you just heard the governor announce they have 35 homes on the way here to Horseshoe. That is impressive. I also want to point out that the agricultural losses that our area is going to sustain will be over $1 billion. We have now seen 3 storms in 13 months, and it has been a frustrating process to get relief from USDA. Through the last couple of days, we've been on the phone with the Undersecretary of USDA asking for a strike team that we never saw during Ian, Irma, Debbie, or Idalia. Today, I'm proud to announce that there is a strike team en route to Florida that will help with our agricultural producers who got so hurt in this particular incident. The governor also made a request in his initial declaration to include Hamilton, Gilchrist, Suwannee, and Columbia County. At this point, they are not covered for Category A or individual assistance. So as a result, this morning we sent a letter to the President of the United States asking him to amend his declaration to include those communities that were also devastated in Hurricane Helene. And so it is our plea and our ask that the President amend that declaration so that folks in this region can get the help that they need. Again, I can't stress enough how impressive the recovery efforts have been to date, but there's a long way to go. And so folks need to understand that this is going to be more than just a week here on the ground. Boots on the ground are going to be required for a very long time. So thank you to all of our first responders, to the linemen. We have had some fatalities from Hurricane Helene. Thank you for everything that you guys are doing to get our communities back on track, and we will be doing our part to make sure that we get the federal resources in place so that the state and our local localities can begin the process to recover. Thank you.